So I'm gonna start my Jaguar in the Jungle paint along. If anybody else is working on this with me, I am going to go ahead and kit this all up right now. Just a quick video saying if any of you are interested in working on this with me, it's time to kit it up. Not sure if you guys really want to see the whole kitting up process. If you want to watch along with this part, you can. I will just go ahead and record this, but you're gonna hear a lot of rustling bags and there's not really much to see. Okay, so we're gonna do this and you guys will understand why I'm doing what I'm doing in a minute. I know it's probably weird, but it's what I'm gonna do. I am starting backwards on number 26, which is V. So I write down that it's a V and I write down that it's 3865. So it's 3865. And then we have U. Yeah, U right next to V, okay. And it is 3863. We got T. 3862. We got S, 3856. We got R, 3854. P, which is 3799. O, which is 3716. N, 3348. L, 963. K, 961. J, 951. H, 938. G, 922. F, 921. D, 890. C, 801. A, 780. X, 704. Eight, 702. Seven, 700. 6, 699. 5, 666. I gotta pause it here. Alright, so I recorded this. The whole video went poof because I got a phone call. So let's start working on it on the 20th. Alright, hello guys. I am kitting up my paint along Jaguar in the Jungle that I'm doing. I have these clipped over here. I already wrote all these. I started recording a video. The video went poof when I got a phone call. None of it was saved. So I'm going to finish writing all these numbers down and kit up with you guys. I am thinking I am going to start with a straight strip across right here at the top part of the lowest ear, and I will do a strip across the canvas and work down. So as I was saying with the numbers, we got 4, which is 647. I am sorry that I lost the first part of the video. And then we got 3, which is 645. I'm thinking we're going to start this on Tuesday, the 20th. So kit it up and be ready for Tuesday, the 20th, if you want to start at the same time I do. 2, 498. And 1, 310. Alright, so you'll notice I have these weird drill bags just pinned to the side here. What I do with them, how I've been doing my paintings, is our last letter first, which is our number 26 here, is a V. So I'm going to put the V over 26 because I do not use the numbers. And then I cut it off. Helps if I have some scissors, doesn't it? So I will cut off the top of this bag because it's my first bag. And now what I will do is cut right on top of the next bag here. And that's my V. I then open my little baggie. And I'm going to shove my V in here. Oh, I missed the step. Of course I missed the step. Stuff is not going well today. So to fit these in the bags, the sides are too long. So I gotta fix that. But I then shove this one in here, seal it up. I am gonna put it in this book of mine. And I'm starting at the last sheet because I still have a painting in the first part. So this painting is just going to be in the back part. Because I already cut this next bag, we're going to have to do it a slower way and switch over. So the next letter we're on is the U, which goes on top of the 25 here, like this. And then I am actually going to cut it in the middle of the 2 seams so I can cut the seams of the bag. So on the side seam here, sorry about the glare and stuff. I cut the side seam so it'll fit in my bag. So again, I just shove this bag into this bag. And yes, they will get on the outside of this bag as you pour them out this way, but I don't care. As long as I'm pouring them over the tray, it doesn't really matter. And then they're going to go into different bags when I kit down anyway. So now that I did that, I'm going to do this correctly. So I start with this, and I like to cut this side down so it'll fit in the bags as a chain. I used to just pour them in there and write it all on cardstock and have cardstock cut for it, but I found these bags are rigid enough, and since I'm not keeping them that way, why go through the extra hassle of cutting the cardstock when I could just use these bags? So you just don't want to cut into the drills while you're cutting this. So there we go. Now again, I just found it easiest to pin it on my light board like this so I can cut a few at a time and don't have to worry about the other ones falling open, because I don't want to cut 2 openings on every bag. So you can't see the top of the top bag, but that's fine. Top bag is 24. 24 was the T. So we put T on here. I'm going to cut the top of the bag off, and then I'm going to cut the top of the bag below it off so I don't have to worry about cutting double seams. And then because I cut that side of the bag off, it should pretty easily just slip into these bags I have, which fit in any card binder. They're the correct size to fit in a card binder. And then, of course, we just slip it into the top row of this card binder. This one's actually a jewelry binder, but it's the exact same dimensions as a card binder. So if you get like any play card binder, it's the same dimensions. So this one we already have the top cut off of. And this one is bag 23, which is our S. So we'll put that on there. And bag 22 is our R. So we'll put that on there. And again, I'm going to cut top of this. And then we got our bag. So my goal is to only work on this one on camera with you guys. And so my process with talking to you guys and stuff while I'm doing it, it's probably going to be slower than normal, but that's what this one's going to be like. Now, if I have double bags of any colors, which I'm not sure I do with this painting, I will make sure I leave the one bag sealed shut, and I just put the sealed shut bag in the back of the book normally behind all the other diamonds, and then when I'm out of a color, I go grab it. I don't worry about labeling it or anything because I can just pour it into the existing bag once that bag is lower on drills. That's my way of doing it anyway. So we're on 21, and 21 is P. So the P goes on here, and then 20 is the O. We'll put that on here. I'm gonna move these up. $19 is the N. 18 is the L. I wish, oh, I do have another clip. 17 is the K. So we put that there, and then we'll put this clip here. And again, just clip right at the bottom of the bag here. He goes in here. Sometimes you kind of have to curve the bag a little bit to get it started around the seam. And then it'll slide right in. But see, with the double on the bottom, it's a nice height. It still works. Sorry about the handwriting. Like I said, my handwriting sucks. My numbers can be hard to read. Sometimes I have trouble reading them. So we just go through and do this for everybody. Yeah, you could just pour them in the bag. Yeah, you could put cardboard in your bags. But I just found this makes it sturdy enough that the bags don't fall over. And I don't have to mess with cutting cardboard to size or labeling it or throwing it out or anything else. I just take these silver bags out of this bag and reuse it. So I decided to get a little lazy on my method for doing this. This is a really pretty cat. Nice to see it finished. I don't know if it's back in stock now. Last I checked, it was very low on stock, but I feel like it's been on the site since I started buying diamond paintings from Temu, so I'm guessing it's one they restock. So we got our first page done like that. I don't put anything on like the last page. I always start with double pages, but since I'm starting backwards, my end is now double pages. But since I'm starting at the back of the book, I didn't know how far into the book and I wasn't going to count, so I'm just starting for the back of the book so I can keep the 2 diamond paintings as spaced out as possible. The other diamond painting is my lady. I'm still not done with her. I am almost done with her. I am very close to done. I have like 5 or 6 more colors to do on the bottom quarter of the painting, if that. So she will be done soon. I've been getting my diamond painting list updated with those hauls that I've done. So, again, just like that. Also, I don't know if she's gonna watch this video, but I have to say thank you to Crafts and Blinging Nails. She's mentioned me multiple times on her channel, and I just got done binging a few of her videos because I haven't caught up on everybody's videos. She's super sweet. If nobody's watched her, if anybody's actually watching this and hears this, you really should go give her a check out. See if you like her. And 14 is G. So this whole chain is labeled, and then we have the other chain behind me. No, I didn't have to write the numbers on the ones that are numbers that are coming up. I did, though, because I wanted to write the DMC code. I don't look at my chart again. I put my letter and my DMC code when I kit down. There's the DMC code for me. When I'm working on the painting, there's the letter for me, or the number, and I never have to look at my keys again. That's how I do my paintings. I don't like using the numbers. I've messed up when numbers haven't been in order and used the wrong number on the painting, and it just isn't worth it for me. I like to work by the symbol and never have to look at the key again. I also do tend to like to type them, but again, just kind of going the lazy method of writing, and I don't know if writing or typing is quicker for me. It's probably honestly quicker for me to type them out, but... So how's everybody's day been? It's been rainy here, which has actually been kind of nice. Some of the plants outside have wanted water. It's also been a little bit cooler than it was. So that's nice. It's still almost in the 80s though. I really am not a fan of hot weather. Give me low 70s, please. You know? I'd rather put extra layers of clothes on because it's cold than just suffer because it's hot. I don't know if you can hear it, but the computer fan's running. I also have a fan under my computer desk blowing on me, so you might be able to hear it. It's the only way I can stand the temperature. So again, we have our H in our bag. And then we got our G. And that's 14 of 26 done. So again, we're on to a new chain. I'm going to go ahead and slim the tops down. I'm actually behind the camera, so it's a little bit harder to see what I'm doing with the scissors slimming these tops down than normal. My positioning, I guess, is not that good for this, but... Uh-oh, more distractions. Sorry. So, we get these all cut down like that. And then again, I'm working on them backwards, so I'm gonna just pin this chain up here. Right now my light board's unplugged, so I can't accidentally turn the power on or off. we get these all pinned up. And we cut the top off of this bag. And we grab my stickers again. We are on 13, which is F. And then we're gonna label 12, which is D. We're gonna also label 11 with C. Wow, my writing on that one was crappy. 10 is A. And then I will cut these ones apart, put them in their bags, and we'll go to the next letters. So, right across the top, slide it off the clip. And I just got my set of bags here. I got these off of Temu as well. Alright, so as I was saying, I got the bags off of Temu because that was the only place I could find these bags in the size I want it, which is a 2.3 by 3.5. Seems to fit the card slot type bags perfectly, and that's what I wanted. So it's the only place I could seem to find them like that. On Amazon I found them like that, but they were in sets with other sizes and stuff like that. So I think it was like a 100 pack or something for a few bucks. It's not expensive by any means. Of course, as long as you're placing an order with other stuff, because you'd have to buy a good few sets of them to get them to ship it, since they have a minimum for shipping. The book that I'm using, like I said, it's a jewelry binder. I've seen them on Temu. I got mine on Amazon because at that time it was a sale with the 2-pack on Amazon, and it was cheaper than Temu that way. I don't think they're on sale on Amazon anymore. I think this 2-pack has basically went up in price quite a bit. But look how ugly my 8 is. That does not look like an 8. That looks like a Pac-Man. I think it's Pac-Man. Go me. Like I said, my letters and numbers are crappy, which is why I like typing them out. But if it's just temporary and I can read it to diamond paint and to store it, it doesn't really matter, right? So that's our other 2 pages. And then we gotta move our chain up again. Put this one here. Here. Okay, these, nope, that's 8 and 9. Alright, cool. I was gonna say we do have 2 of the same, but I don't think so. I don't think there was any duplicate bags of color in this one. Cool. Alright, so number 9 is X, and that's the last one that is a number. So we're gonna put the X on the 9 there, and then 8 is 8. I just did this so I have them all looking the same, and I have the DMC code on them, because I could have just wrote the DMC code, but how much harder is it to just write the number and the DMC code and have them all look identical? I'm just putting the numbers on the rest of these bags, and I won't have to worry about putting the labels on them again, and we can just cut them all up and paste them all, put them all in their bags, I mean, sorry. Alright, so got this one. It's a 23-minute video so far. Not too bad. It might be a little less than 23 minutes for you guys and everything, because I had to stop filming for a little bit. But the clock right now says 23. And then the other thing you could do is put these in alphabetical order. Right now I'm just putting them in the book the way they are. I'll just flip through pages to find the ones I want, or put them in alphabetical order later. I don't know. So we got 8 left. And then I gotta edit this video, because I'm gonna want this video to go up for you guys in the morning. Or, yeah, this morning, I think. We have 5 minutes till midnight actually, so it's still technically tomorrow morning I'm gonna upload this video, but 7 and 6 look very similar in color. Look at those pretty eyes staring at you this whole time too. I really do think this painting looks pretty. Hopefully it stays looking nice with the colors on it. Some of us will get a really pretty painting. Alright. We're almost there. Got bag number 5 to cut. I want this bag cut badly. There we go. I just hope all the colors are accurate to the painting is kind of the thing. I don't want some odd colors in his fur. Although if there's any odd colors in his fur, I'm just gonna put them in his fur. I'm not gonna change them out. So again, we're on 5. Just not wanting to cooperate. Shove it in the bag. 4. Not much to this. Again, open the bag. It's best to... Sorry. It's a little hard to do this way, I guess. It's best to kind of curve the bag a little bit so you can shove it in that way and straighten it out. Only 3 more to do, and then again, like I said, I think I'll start working on it on Tuesday, on the 20th. I think that'll be the first day that I work on it. So that gives you guys time to get it kitted up, and make sure you see the video to get it kitted up, in case you don't watch videos every day. Last 2 bags. And we cut it here, and we're done. So the last thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and cut my strip on the canvas before I put it away. Alright, so that's the last one. Again, normally I don't start them on a lone page. Normally I start them on a double page, but this time, because I start at the end, the first 2 are on a lone page. And then we have this page, and that page. And then there's nothing on the backs. So they're all kitted up. Get my scalpel out. I have different size scalpels. I wanted this one. Of course, it was the last one I grabbed. And you know I had to find the 2 large ones first. Alright, so I want to go right here and work on this 6 as the last one I want. So I'm going to follow this row here. So I'm cutting into this right here. And it doesn't take much pressure. And if you don't fully cut through it, the scoring line, it will pretty much follow that cut when you help tear it off the canvas. So now we got our line here to work on. And again, you could leave it on, use a cover minder to cover it up if you want, or anything else, but maybe put some sheets over it instead. I might change how I'm doing it, but for now I'm just going to leave that on like that and work in that row. So that's it for this video.